Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be restoring a pair of sneakers that I truly love, and those are my Raf Simons. So long story short, I wore these on a day that I did not know it was gonna rain heavily, and basically I was running through mud and like puddles, and they just came out looking like this. And ever since then, I just got a pair of common projects and put these, on the back burner. So let's get into restoring these back to life. I'm gonna put on some gloves just because I don't want to deal with like handling dirt. And as you guys can see, I have a towel laid out just because I don't want to ruin my desk. So I'm gonna start off with the right foot. I'm gonna begin with unlacing them. Alright, we are gonna put these laces aside and save those for last. But honestly, like the big issue is just like the dirt and the creases. There are some scratches on here, but again, we'll handle that as we go through the video. So now that the laces are off, we are going to wash them using Reshoevn8r. If you don't know about Reshoevn8r, definitely check them out on Instagram. I think they're a pretty dope company, and like who wouldn't like a designated shoe cleaner? So I'm just gonna get right into it. I will fast forward this part because it's literally just me cleaning the shoe at this point. I'm gonna stuff the front of the shoe though, just so that we can have, something counteract these creases. Now, have it washed. Just gonna go in with the Reshoevn8r microfiber towel. Okay, so now that is done. Put this back in here. Gonna give you guys a closer look at the shoe now. It's looking a bit better. You can see that there is some yellowing on the bottom. So the shoe, ton of creasing on the toe box as well as on the side of the shoe. And I do have flat feet, unfortunately, so I have some creases and scratching, a ton of scratching right here, over here, and it's just really bad scratching, if you can see. And so we are gonna take care of that as well. Now that we have the actual top of the shoe clean, we're gonna see if we can get the bottom sole any cleaner than it already is using the stiff brush. Alright, so now the shoe is as clean as it can get using a shoe cleaner. We're gonna let it air dry for a little bit and I will be back with the next step. So the shoe is now dry and we're gonna begin with the bottom sole. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the bottom sole is a bit yellow in comparison to the top of the shoe. And so with that, we're going to use 40 volume developer and we're gonna let that sit for about 30 minutes outside in the sun, and then it should be good after that. Covered, we're just gonna wrap it in saran wrap and let it sit out in the sun for about 30 minutes so it can do its little thing. Alright, so I will be back once the bottom sole of the shoe has lightened up a bit. Alright, so we are back and the shoe already looks way better. I'm gonna put my gloves back on just because this next step involves acetone. Alright, so my gloves are now back on. We have used 40 volume developer to lighten the bottom sole, and it honestly worked like magic. And so as you can see, now they kind of match a little bit. It is not completely white, but it is way whiter than it was before. So now we're gonna use nail polish remover or 100% acetone to clean the shoe and prep it for paint work. That's crazy. The acetone is actually eating away at my glove, so that's not fun. So now that the shoe has been prepped, we are ready to get in and paint. So I'm not gonna paint the whole entire shoe. I'm honestly just gonna be painting over like scuff marks like this, and any like major scratches. But I'm not gonna be painting a whole new shoe. Alright, so I'm not going to go in with a thick coat because I don't want this to start chipping or anything like that. So I'm going to go in light at first and then start layering up with more and more coats. Way easier than I thought. The shoe really looks brand new. Like, let me see if I could. Like, what? So the next step after this is just to do the laces. I just rinse off the laces in the Rejuvenator cleaning solution. Alright, so I'm gonna go rinse my hands and these laces off and I will be right back. So last step is to put a top coat on the shoe. I'm gonna run outside really quick and put that top coat on. Alright, so we are back and I let the shoe dry for a couple of hours. I will insert a closer shot of the shoe so you guys can get a better look at it. So the last step is to really just put the laces in. Honestly, you guys, I think I may have gave Vick Almighty a run for his money because the job I did right here for my first time doing a sneaker restoration, I give myself 5 out of 5 stars. So, just a quick little flashback of what this shoe used to look like. We have the one that was restored, and we have what it used to look like. Again, I'm going to insert a closer shot of the shoes just so that you guys can get a better understanding of the transformation that just happened. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have Stan Smiths, Air Force Ones, it's all pretty much the same process. I know me in the past when I had regular Stan Smiths that were like $30, $40, I would just throw them out and get a new pair. When it comes down to Air Force Ones that are even $100 or Raf Simons that are a couple $100, you don't want to just throw them away and get a new pair. Restoring them is honestly the better option. So yeah, it was so fun to do this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.